does signal to us that it's going to be Zeus played out of mid. He got a couple of buffs recently. I think that it was the damage one, if I'm not mistaken. Like 4 damage or something in the last patch or 2.
Yeah, he's had some help.
And then they also reduced the size of the Nimbus as well. It's going to be a little bit smaller than probably the last time he played this hero.
I will commit this to
So newbie go for a very defensive observer ward here. It's going to let them see the rune, but it's placed down super early, so you're wasting a lot of time on it, considering it doesn't do anything for these like 50 seconds, other than, you know, you have to use that to try and hide it. And then on top of that, it doesn't even see to the high ground. So he can't go for any extra pokes or make any advantageous plays by looking at that high ground of the Radiant side.
Yeah, it's very strange. I
Whereas
guess
the Radiant side, it's like the opposite, right? You can like hide in the trees and plant it as a support, so he has the full high ground, but he doesn't have rune vision, is the downside.
maybe speaking to the way that they see this game working out for themselves. HFN is going to be playing the Weaver, and at least for now they're getting set up for securing these 2 runes. Then we're probably going to see a TP towards top lane, as per normal, while Tavo just dances to his heart's delight. Going to deny out a whole boatload of experience.
Yeah, Enigma's this hero that just doesn't really want help, you know? They kind of have 2 heroes that don't want any help, so there's a lot of freedom for the supports this game. But at the same time, if they... Oh, look at this.
This
Fate.
is...
He's like, it's just going to be a lone Enigma. They're not going to have a support here, guys. That was bold.
Yeah. He will, looks like, make it away. I guess that he wanted to try and, like, zone Tavo out of the lane, but he knew that there was going to be Eidolon, so... Well, unfortunate. And then we will see Faith just TP back over to the tower where he's going to salve up.
He lost a lot of his HP. He's just tangoing.
Okay. Wait, didn't he have a salve?
Apparently
Oh,
not.
that was Mugi. Okay. I was clicked on the wrong one.
Mid lane, Zeus versus Invoker. Oh, look at this fancy thing. Okay, I didn't know the shield give you an icon. Wow, fancy Zeus, eh? Okay. Poor man shield's replacement.
Because I saw it was like Yu-Gi-Oh! That's what it is.
Oh, it makes sense. Heart of the cards.
That's right. Duster, in the meantime, will be spamming out to the best of his ability, while HFN also gets a good bit of damage. Kaka needs to be careful in this lane. And they already have the Sentry Ward down to maintain some pretty good vision, so they can't just Sakuchi through. But nonetheless, Weaver is a strong laner for a reason. Well.
So, one reason I really like this Dragon Knight down here is because he just has such ridiculous HP regen that if you think about like Zeus coming down here, that would have been, like, you can't go Zeus Rubik. It would have had to be the Zeus plus the Shao Demon, or like, you know, Shao Demon's way stronger in lane.
Right.
And Rubik's so weak, but this Dragon Knight, there's a reason he can play the mid just against anyone, right? He's so hard to kill. And the big benefit of playing Winter Wyvern is that you wait till they salve up, and then you use your Arctic Burn to bring them down to like half HP, and then they're just out of regen. But DK doesn't have that problem, because he's just going to permanently have regen once he's a couple levels.
Well, and also it's like you can sort of run at HFN, but they can kind of share the region between them. And Kaka already has himself stick with 6 charges, and in this type of span lane, that's exactly what you want to see. They are looking for the D ward, and Faith will find it, placing that sentry onto the side. He did miss one of them earlier, but afterwards he will open up that pull camp. It's gonna have to wait till the 3-minute mark before it comes through, though. Level 3 on both of the cores mid lane. As far as CS is concerned, very even, and it's just even across the board. I guess we gotta wait to see how the trades of the regen wars go.
Yeah, pretty much first rotations. I mean, Dragon Knight honestly will probably be the one who creates the most pressure when he actually gets into level 6. We'll see if he can manage to shove the wave in, but someone like this Weaver, there's a reason he picks so early now, is he's very irritating. He'll just keep Shikuchiing the wave over and over and weakening it, and they're not going to be able to just like sit under the tower completely with only a Dragon Knight and a Rubik, so that'll likely be enough to kind of stall out that level 6 threat from the DK. And then we move on to Tavo, and the level 6 from him is a lot scarier, because this is an Enigma that once he has BKB, there's not really an answer. You could argue that maybe Clink's can just straight up kill him, which is possible.
Right.
But in terms of the more traditional stuff, there's nothing they can do.
And you're almost always going to be able to find a kill with the Sunstrike coming in at the end of the day, too. So Yeah, Black Hole is pretty much going to mean death for almost any of these heroes.
Short-sighted of you.
I'm kind of curious to see how this Weaver works out as a position 1. I feel like more often than not when I've been seeing it nowadays, it's been in the position 3. And there it's like you don't necessarily like have to become a huge indomitable force because you've got another carry to lean on. In this game, I guess it's sort of true too with like the Enigma and the Invoker for magical damage.
No, it's definitely true. Like the Invoker is your one, realistically. Like he's one of those heroes. You know, he's a TA, he's a Shadow Fiend, he's a win me this game from the mid lane kind of a hero. So HFN will still be playing this more sacrificial, not sacrificial, but like getting farm, but also making plays, forcing kills, being a threat, so that the focus is off of the mid lane for Weehaw.
Sunstrike looking for their opening, waiting for it. Mugi trying to dodge, trying to get out of there, doesn't need it.
Okay, fair enough.
A fundamental principle of warfare.
Wow, that was just our first blood. Thank you, Enigma, for notifying us. That was terrifying.
I mean, he's a spooky guy. He creates... I don't actually know what the lore is behind Enigma. I'm sorry.
Well, that's Slacks. That he's back at the hotel or something, I think.
He's sleeping, getting a nap in. But yeah, 5 minutes in, we're going to be able to see bounty runes pop up soon, I'm sure. And the battle forum looks like HFN should be able to secure.
Look at the scouting from Weehaw. He's going to find Cock with his force and be like, aha!
I knew
you were here. And that'll be enough to push him back. And that means he's mid, as he said, during the bounty runes. So they get 3 of them on the side of paiN.
Great start for them. Weehaw still having a decent time against the...
Stole that last hit. Got him.
Tavo, though, also going to be pushing back Faith. And all of these lanes feel that much more scary because of the Sunstrike. And he's already got 3 points up in it, a decent amount of damage. So we'll have to watch for that as Tavo continues to just be a pest. 20 denies in this game simultaneously because of the Eidolons and then by the Eidolons. And he actually creates some right next to Mugi. A bit of damage there on only the level 3 Clinks. Impale comes out as well. Right clicks galore. They do manage to find King RD though and wait perfectly for the Spike Carapace to wear off and then get the kill.
Yeah, I like that Faith came in there too because just in case Tavo would actually press forward anymore, he would have been dead as well for the disruptions. So just helps secure that. And they get a kill mid. I was looking for the runes. There's the tips. I mean, if he gets the kill on the enemy mid, I have to agree everyone needs a tip. So
yeah. That's fair.
They'll lose the Arcane Rune though, but not a big deal. No bottle hero here.
Yeah, I think that Weeha's very happy with that. Cold Snap's a dangerous skill. And when you have heroes in the area, they are going to force back Weeha. But yeah, great stuff from him early on. And if your Invoker is solo killing the Zeus, ain't bad. Kaka is here as well. Weeha pops the sick charge, is still living through it, able to walk away. Oh, he's gone. They have the Sunstrike as well. He's trying to hit it. Oh, where's the timing? He's dodging. He's ducking.
Oh, the patience, dude.
They're waiting.
This is good. This is like he can never do anything.
The fear.
All right, he's going for it.
Does he know? There's no way that he knows where he's at.
He's going to deem it not worth mana at this point.
Yeah, and Kaka's like just terrified, just walking around.
Guys, huddle with me, please.
They are able to dodge away from the gank onto Weeha, so level 7 on him. Didn't have to go back to base. Full level ahead of SCCC. Impale? Tavo? The push, it's still there. They're going to force out the strafe, and now the rotation in from Kaka. They're going to be able to most likely find this kill. The projectile hits, and he's done.
Man, that saves you a lot of HP. Just popping that strafe like that versus all these Eidolons.
Yeah.
Denied.
Down bottom, KP does have the level 6, but so does HFN. Makes going for the kill a little bit difficult. Currently, he's a bit low on mana, but KP not in any position to commit for something here. All right, HFN just pops it.
I mean, they're bringing in other heroes too, and they do still have that Sunstrike. Good stun. That might be what keeps KP alive.
Mid lane, they're going in once more.
Weeha found, drops down the meteor, the cold snap as well. Faith, oh, he ends up dying, but he will pay for it.
Okay. That was a smoke too. That's why they got through past that ward. I think Kaka might have known it was there based on the last thing, and yeah, it's triple seal to take it down too after. They probably saw it by now with the Zeus and then kind of intentionally smoked past it.
Okay. Next assassin hasted, chasing these heroes down. Kaka not quite level 6, and King RD needs to be careful here.
Ooh.
Yeah, that feels bad.
Yeah. Kaka, or King RD rather, really needs a tome.
Oh no, and now they move in. They've actually found Tabo. He's dead too. Soul Catcher combo together with the lightning from SCCC.
That means at this point, though, the Radiant are still holding the top 2 spots for net worth. Not by a whole lot. It's relatively even overall. But Invoker is having the game that he needs. Pretty important this hero is not shut down.
Yeah. Oh no. All right, he had the gloves of haste up there, and then he ended up going back for the belts of giant strength. So going for the treads. This is the build up to the Vanguard build for Invoker. I don't know if it's gonna happen, but just saying that it's the beginning.
You're preparing for it.
I'm preparing.
It's okay. It's just treads kill. That's every hero.
Okay, you sure? I trust you. You're the Trent Pax. You're the man.
But I would love it if he did. I'll give him that. That I will say.
About 10 minutes in, we're getting close to the second round of bounty runes. More laughs are being had. It is a Midas relatively soon on the Enigma. About 500 gold away from finishing that one.
This game doesn't quite have the same pace as the last one.
No.
Oh, they're in a risky spot here, contesting this bounty rune with SCCC coming over.
And they are going to find a kill there on a card. It's just so much damage.
That's before the null field.
Yeah, that's crazy. And he actually doesn't even have static field. That's part of the reason, I think, just maxing out the nukes.
Yeah, and now he gets into the Arcane rune too. But there's the tome, so that'll be level 6 for Nyx. Oh, sorry, my mistake. He's 12 XP shy.
Oh no.
King already, then he can go for a kill.
Walk of shame.
Oh, speaking of Invis going for kill, Mugi tracking Weehaw here. Weehaw wisely not heading towards the jungle.
Yeah. Good decision there. Everybody heading out, they realize that this is what Mugi wants to do on this hero. You run around, you find yourself some pickoffs, make space, but instead everybody evacuates the lane.
Yeah. They're going to push to the catapult up top.
Oh, Weehaw finds himself Zeus just strolling through, and that's that level 6.
Yep. Wait, what?
He didn't even use it.
Oh, he just got cold snapped into a stun. Well, that's brutal. Losing, because now they can go for a secondary kill once he's back up with the Vendetta. But I think that's what you should do. I think you should try and punish him, unless he has Dust, which he doesn't. He's popped the Vendetta, so he's committed for this fight down bottom. But someone's going to need detection.
Yeah. Oh, not if it's in within
they're open the black hole.
Oh, the great play is the Sunstrike. They don't even need it.
Okay.
They have a second round as they found KP and slowing him down in multiple ways. They do manage to get the tower, Newbie. And it does look like paiN realized they can't find that kill on the DK.
Jeez, that must have been pretty close. They had about 20 extra damage there, so they did the math. Nice work.
Dire's top tower
Treads were not on strength. That'll get you.
Kaka able to steal Sakuchi yet again. Just gonna put a stop to the antics of HFN, time lapse and run away. And yeah, the much more normal build Weehaw going for the Aghanims. I feel like I just have a bit of
top tower is under attack.
Returned fear from how it went before. Kaka moves in, the initiation out of the Sakuchi. The follow-up stun is going to be there. Cold Embrace wouldn't have saved him, and Duster doesn't even have it. So 12 minutes in, another kill. Weehaw is the one who goes down there.
Oh, that was so close to hitting. Duster likely would have been hunted down after that too. And although they rotated the Enigma and everyone
Good play though. The initiation, the impale, they get the black hole on the 2. They don't have the follow-up damage though. It's not enough, and they steal black hole. Kaka takes it, and now the turnaround. They got to be careful if they dive in too deep. HFN might just go down, but he doesn't have the mana to cast black hole. They lose 3 on paiN. Newbie looking good.
And very nice dive there. Way to get back there. And yeah, it ended up being like a defensive black hole, and that's terrible. That's your first black hole.
Yeah.
And you're not getting anything. Plus the Midas is available right now, so ouch. Pain there for Enigma.
Well, it is one of the reasons why you run into some of these issues occasionally. And, you know, you think even if Invoker was alive in that second, maybe he throws down like a Sunstrike and you can get at least one of those kills. But finding none of them, and then also now having to play around a black hole from Rubik. Game is hard.
Yeah, you know they want to smoke with that, if they can.
Looks like Faith is going to drop here. Or just walk away. He's fine. Impale doesn't connect.
Huh, they're scanning to see if they're going to try and go for the play after too. No Sunstrike available at the moment.
KP has had a pretty good series for himself so far.
Very strong. Yeah. It's looking real good. He's got his Blink Dagger too, so now time to show off those offlaner skills, get some initiations going, and this is going to be our smoke up with the black hole here. Klink's also prepped nearby. Already used his death pack and has only half duration left, so he might not even join the smoke.
Oh no, Mugi. King RD is here. This could be a pretty easy pick-off for him, even with all the other heroes nearby.
He's too much HP, I think.
Sunstrike comes through as well, and with that, they'll find the kill, and then the stun follow-up. KP should be able to get the kill on the King RD, as there is no TP for him. Actually, he's the black hole for that. Okay.
All right, man, they're doing a great job getting those kills with the Sunstrike. It's always like so close, you know? You just got one more level on the Invoker, which means just enough damage to follow through.
Well, and now you have this timing where it's, again, 70 seconds before black hole is going to be up again. I think newbie always want to play around those cooldowns, but the kill on a Klink sort of puts a little bit of a wrench in those plans. Also, them not having black hole themselves.
Yeah. They will be moving in towards the old Blink Dagger soon, so Toppo will be able to kind of play his game, but even once he has Blink with no BKB, there's a lot of ways that they can handle this black hole, so it's certainly not a trump card or anything.
HFN, they find him. He does have time lapse available, but won't get it off. Veil, everything else thrown on top of him. Quick death for the Weaver.
That was so well timed, the ulti into the Blink stun.
Yeah. At first they were looking for a jump onto Weeha, but he was evacuating mid, and it looks like now newbie are going to try and pressure towards the tier 1 tower. No dragon form.
Wow. And he didn't go hood or anything on this Weaver either. Opting, I guess, towards what's going to be a Linken's try and stop the Dragon Knight stun, but it's not the most amazing Linken's game, and oh my god. Duster turned to dust.
That is so quick.
And they stole Arctic Burn, which is a great skill for Rubik.
This newbie lineup is super scary. Like, whenever I think about the things that are good for paiN Gaming and what they can do going forward, it's like, it needs to take so long to get online. You need an Aghanims on the Invoker.
He denied that with the Forge Spirit?
Alright, he's a player. This guy's good. This guy's good.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant structures.
But still, they lost their mid tower, and now they're pressing forward, and yeah, what do they do?
I mean, it ain't great. We gotta be honest. Taking over Eidolons now. Kaka giving more things for the tower to hit before the catapult falls. They do a black hole up again, but you have to hit the Rubik in that one. Otherwise, he's gonna turn it against you. And well, in the meantime, HFN is gonna split push top.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Maybe again a fight of brewing. King RD walks forward, wants to try and hit with the Spike Carapace, but there's the stun onto Weeha. Kaka there as well. They don't quite have the damage though to bring him down as of yet. They do get the purge onto the Winter Wyvern, who will fall now, but with the rotation coming in, the jump forward, Tavo able to find absolutely everybody, but the stun comes out from KP. There wasn't a BKB. They kill him off as well. 2 dead from paiN. Sunstrike got him.
Okay, a little bit of something back there. Bold black hole there, as it looked like they were starting to lose some. And that did help turn around a little bit. It's still going to be a win for newbie. Make no mistake about that, but who gets most of the gold? 440 to Invoker. That's a pretty big deal. You know, a lot of the gold lost was this buyback on the Wyvern. So very even stuff all around. So much that damage coming from the Zeus. And they don't really have any way to stop this. Like, they have to go full out BKBs. They don't have a good pipe hero.
Yeah.
Like, this burst is going to be effective for a very long time from the side of newbie. And I mean, you look at, like, for example, how much this Weaver just spent on this Perseverance. There's no stats. Yeah. You know, there's no strength from that. He's sitting at 974 when he's on int treads like this.
And he is going to be able to pick up the ultimate orb now, but definitely this is the type of game where even just, you know, the 1 infused raindrops is not going to be enough. So he's going to backpack those now and get up to 1150 HP when he's on int treads. So at least something working out for HFN there as he gets into his second.
Oh, King RD, he's scouting out here again. He has the sentry, so knows he's safe. Question, yeah, he just saw that room get picked up. Run! Get out of the way!
Oh, HFN, need to get out of there. They find him.
But they don't have any detection on the blinker.
Yeah.
Oh, it's almost wearing off.
Oh.
Whew.
All right, yeah, get the heck out. It's time to run.
No, this is where you stay. 25 seconds, they'll never suspect it.
HFN is crazy. Like, you look at this, they know he's around here. He knows they're here as well. He spots out the Dragon Knight, decides I don't want to be here anymore. Moogie almost spotted him, but not quite. And while this is all going on, they make space. Tavo is up here top. A black hole with a Sunstrike might be enough. But it's a scary play.
Especially if he catches him with a death back. Then it definitely is.
Down here in the bottom lane, though, they find KP, and that's going to be the better play as they want to try and save the kill for HFN to get back into it. He's regenning inside, but they manage to find the kill on the DK. King RD going to drop.
That's all because he camped out in that tree like that.
Yeah.
That was a really smart play.
Really good play, because I guess as soon as you realize you're not going to find anything with like the Clinks and the DK, one of them needs to leave.
Yeah. But it wasn't that great because there was a counter kill. You know, you're trying to advance, not just go even. And even though it's a core for support, it's still not that amazing. It just allowed the Enigma to keep pressuring top. And now with it so low, this is the push that they want to secure this tower. Question is, will Newbie respond in time? They have the ulti back in about 7 seconds here for Zeus, so this is danger zone.
Yeah. And again, we've seen time and again Tavo make huge plays on this Enigma. Going for the blink first. He's prepared to make another one happen into one of the best counters in the game in the Rubik. Now, the thing to keep in mind here also is that we do have a Lincoln Sphere on Weaver, which could be passed over to Tavo as he's going for the black hole and then countering out the Rubik. But it's not an easy thing to execute by any means.
Yeah, nice scan here from paiN. We'll catch them all. So, smart time to smoke, right? They smoke when the bounty runes are coming up, so they're trying to catch them there, and it ends up working out because he was still in the area.
Yep. Behind the tier 2. I mean, sometimes you just got to accept that that's going to happen, right?
Well, it's so good in this combo with the DK because this is a hero that can go so deep, it's just like a blink instant stun on one target.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like, that's not that risky for a Dragon Knight.
And they've got this great combination to be able to go for taking the tower afterwards. Clinks just melts through him. DK obviously renowned for his tower push. And gonna try and finish off these BKBs next, which is gonna really cause some issues for a lot of the paiN Gaming lineup. Faith banishes one, but nothing else to really follow it. I mean, they do have a lot of BKB piercing disables as well on the side of paiN Gaming.
Yeah, the trades haven't been that aggressive. Oh, Tavo. Hello. What up, Faith?
Is under attack.
I assume they think his team is there.
Well,
and they're going to quickly realize they're not.
Yeah, they got vision of him now, too. Sunstrike.
Nice. Very nice. Weehaw.
He even turned back there to throw out the Shadow Poison. They still...
Yeah, I think, yeah, and like he went right instead of going up to the stairs because he probably thought there was a Sunstrike was going to be, but, you know, the next level. But that will put them into the Roche Pit. And they have the black hole. They know there's no Shadow Demon, but they got to be really fast. So need some help from the bug here. It doesn't last that long though. No. Even gonna Sunstrike Roche to speed this up.
Doing whatever they can, getting that minus armor onto Roshan, but there's gonna be the Thunder God's Wrath. Realize what's happening. The Alacrity as well.
They see Clink's bottom, so they know it's fine.
Alright. Well, nice pickup there. And with Moogie down bottom, they are able to secure themselves a Roshan, throw that one onto the Invoker, and they bought themselves some more time.
Really important that they got that Roche now because we're 1,300 gold away from the, well, 1,200 now, from the Aghanim Scepter on the Zeus. So once that comes in, game changes. That is where it's actually impossible for Enigma to ulti anyone, but this Aegis should buy them enough time for him to get the BKB.
Okay. Well, the other thing to think about, and the question I got for you is, this is a lineup that last game at least, Spectre just got out of control. Do you feel like it's a similar thing for paiN Gaming where they can just eventually out-carry Newbie, or is Newbie always going to be a threat?
Oh, well, down bottom. Speaking of a threat, they're going to find him.
Stun out there, as well as the Spike Carapace. It's onto a lot. King RD trying to run. Will get caught, though, by the Purge, and with nobody else in the area, it doesn't look like they're really ready to fight into this, although they do get the Winter's Curse onto Shadow Demon, securing themselves a kill. And that holds back Newbie for the moment.
Kaka's still here holding that Shikuchi too, though, so he's not quite ready to leave, but his team is, so he's getting ditched. I think for Newbie, this looks more like the EG game where you had Sumail on the Invoker and wasn't quite able to get like all the big plays, right?
Yeah.
Like to win the game, and so there is still kind of that pressure on Weehaw that you know, you're not flawless or whatever. You can still go down. He still needs a lot of items. He has himself the BKB now, which is super important, but he still wants the Blink Dagger, and then probably a +1. Whoa, they're going for that kill on Kaka, but he's still scooching away. Has the Yule Scepter still ready, and they got juked.
Well played there by Kaka.
Helps when you have the vision from the Zeus.
He is going to turn back around and go for the Eidolon kills and still get out. You know, Kaka Rubik is something that I think a lot of people have forgotten of, but he is well known for this hero. SCCC caught in the jungle. They popped the BKB on Leon, just going to kill him off.
Stuff you can do with an Aegis.
Kaka moving in. Is he really going to try and make this play? KP is here as well. He does have his Blink Dagger back on cooldown in just a second, but the Impale comes out. The turnaround is going to be there. They have the Purge onto Weehaw, still living for the moment. Clinks is also eyeing him up there as the Sunstrike not quite going to hit.
Very close. But not quite there. And that's a BKB for KP as well. So still, in the end, big win for paiN. Quick pick off onto the Zeus, and we're slowing down. That'll lag him. He would have it right now, too.
Yeah.
You know, with the time that he's been dead, plus the death costs.
Yeah, it's big news. We do also see Mugi run away. Tavo was possibly looking for an opening, but Mugi is out of there. I'm just going to TP home now. So tier 2 towers.
Jeez, that poison almost found Weehaw.
Oh, yeah.
It's close. Oh, and they just saw that get placed down. They know King RD's there.
Yeah, and they scout him out now with the poison as well. 25 minutes in. And another round of bounty runes. Looks like they'll be traded off as Kaka picks up one. Mugi picks up the other for their team. And they've just sort of traded off sides of the map. Bottom right is where Newbie lives, and upper left is where paiN Gaming are.
So despite HFN not going for like these tankier defensive items, he's just gone for the Lincolns, no BKB, right? That's kind of something that's considered, you know, for the harder games, maybe you have to go with the BKB instead. He's done very well. He's only died the one time when they had that ridiculous ulti into the quick burst and everything. So, ooh, Kaka, I don't know.
Oh, Sunstrike, it's dangerous. There was a creep there. He can't get it. And that was the Ags delivered as well. They get the lift back, and Tornado, he will end up paying the price. That one range creep, trade into damage.
Yeah, tough one. And some damage onto the tier 3 here, but not enough to do anything serious. And Mugi, he did not opt for any of these items that, as we suspected, it's pretty tough to deviate from the build right now. It feels like everyone just wants this Maelstrom to help the hero farm, keep yourself relevant during this mid game. If you're not getting kills, you really want to stay active and building towards those next items. So he has the BKB now complete, and then he wants to make that Mjolnir.
Very, very strong, and it sort of is the answer to that Invoker in a lot of ways. Definitely Blast can just be such a pain to deal with, and well, in the meantime, Kaka hanging out here is going to go for another couple rounds. The Tornado lifts up as the Sakuchi goes through, and he's able to find Kaka. That was a great play. The Sentry Ward laid down, and they get him.
Oh, and they find an Observer Ward too. Thanks, Kaka. So that really cost them.
Yeah.
And that will be the tier 2. You know, sometimes you can't just feed as support, because weird things like this happen where like you think you're just scouting and getting wards down and you die, and then suddenly you're like, oh, did I just lose this tower, guys?
Yeah.
I think I just lost this tower, guys. Sorry.
Well, and you are still getting some split push going on with Newbie as they push out both top and bottom lane. So paiN can't really try and push for high ground at this point. They need to come back and defend, most likely. But nonetheless, it is still the type of plays like that that you need to try and build a lead. 2,000 net worth up right now for paiN.
Well, one person sitting with 1,000-ish gold right now. It's Tavo.
Oh.
It still has his 10-second BKB. Hasn't had a chance to use it. No big fights. And he's thinking about the refresher, which makes sense because he basically can't do anything without BKB.
Right.
So why not have 2 of them?
He also went for the GPM talent.
Okay, I like it. If you have the refresher, you don't need cooldown reduction.
Oh, they missed the Impale there. Tried to time it perfectly, but it didn't work out. BKB out for KP as they try and chase it down. The Black Hole is there, onto one. They move into position to try and see if they can steal it, but Seal is already used, so they can't take it. And now the turnaround here as well, as they have found themselves the Shadow Demon. The blink away, nice play, but they're going to lose 3.
You die as you lived.
Oh man, and that's the thing, as they chase down SCCC here as well, is you cannot afford to use that seal on anything but black hole, as Weehaw almost goes down, but a triple kill is going to set him up for a very nice rest of his game.
Yeah, and even that, I think they just thought it was just more scouting for the Nyx assassin, right? And, you know, maybe not the whole team being there and everything, they waste a lot on him, and that opens up a big opportunity for the rest of the team during that fight. Excellent time to use that first BKB, as we were just mentioning, and they're going to start running top. HFN poking on into it, and they know this is the weak tower. So take every second that they have here and try and get this melee rack. I think they should, yeah, they're committing. I like this.
Yeah, and again, you look at it, and it's SCCC without buyback. 900 gold away since he had to finish off that Ags. And this is a melee barracks down, where they failed last game in taking high ground. They're able to succeed now.
And okay, so Moogie's making the call. He's like, all right, turns out we do need something to deal with Weaver. So it's not even just the Weaver. It's very good against the Enigma. It's very good against the Weehaw Invoker too. If he doesn't get his Lincolns, which he is purchasing, so that will hurt the scythe if Moogie commits into it. But it's become a very common item on Clinks for a good reason, as King already about to go down there.
Uh-oh.
Easy pick off.
Able to find that kill.
Yeah, I ulti into Nimbus with the Clinks there. It was pretty fast.
Well, meanwhile,
1,500 damage from nowhere. That is Nimbus, ladies and gentlemen. That is ridiculous.
it's quite a hero. And if you just can keep him in that area, it doesn't matter that they reduce the range by a little bit. You're stunned, you're dead. Weehaw getting close to that level 20. Could either go Alacrity damage or Cataclysm. I feel like with all the big AoE ultis, Cataclysm is really nice.
Yeah.
But the Alacrity damage is also quite helpful.
There is a scan from the Dire. Just spotted the Enigma moving through, but he hops back now.
Roche, 2 minutes before is back up, although it is possible that it respawned now. It's a 7,000 net worth lead for paiN Gaming after that big fight that led to them taking the first melee barracks. Looks like Newbie just wanting to secure a little bit of vision for themselves and make sure that they can come and fight for the Roche, since they placed down this ward. Another one up on the high ground. I've seen this ward a couple of times now. It's like deep in there and in a position where it doesn't quite block the Ancients.
Yeah, there's a couple sneaky ones with the Ancients these days.
Looks like Heaven's Halberd will be the choice for KP as a way to break the Lincolns, though he is still a ways away from it. And also they were all spotted out by this ward, which is about to expire.
So still about a 7K lead. I wonder. I think paiN have a better shot at this one. I mean, it's kind of easy to say, I guess, it's a 7K lead, but I feel this BKB toggle is just so strong.
And they see one. They're in the area. Kaka trying to get in a position where he can come and contest. If the black hole is there, they break the Lincolns onto Weehaw. They jump forward. They want to try and take Kaka out of the fight. He is dead. Buys back immediately. Tavo still looking for his opening. He spots out Faith. There's going to be an Malphus onto Faith as well as he pushes himself inside. The Sunstrike combos together beautifully, and he's done.
They couldn't fight because what happened was the Enigma was smoked up in the back. So the ulti happens from Zeus, but he can't see the Enigma. And so they can't clump at all. It doesn't cancel his Blink Dagger because he's smoked. And so they're like, uh-oh.
Yeah.
What we just died. They just had to start running away. And that's going to force both buybacks from the supports. Very nice stuff. Now, you can only do that so often. You know, you only got so many smokes, but they have another one. They could do it again.
The jump forward. They have the Winter's Curse. Oh, the great imprisonment there. Fate saving the life for a moment, but the Impale is on it too. Godlike Weehaw. There's going to be the black hole on the other side. They get the Sunstrike, kill the boot. Clinks is done. And Newbie need to get back to base.
Tavo with the 2 prime targets. It's Moogie and the Courier. Stuck in the black hole, dragged to the depths of the universe and destroyed. And that's going to open up a Roche here for them, as some high mobility being purchased up. Blink Dagger for Wyvern, Blink Dagger for Invoker. You'd think they had him already with the way they played in these last 2 engagements. Feels like Newbie just can't get anything. Like the Wyvern post ulti is so worthless.
Oh, and this is the play right here. Tavo, Refresher, hides the Refresher, if I'm not mistaken. So I think that is he holding that back in base? Where's his Refresher?
I don't see. It's in base. The refresher orb is definitely. Someone accidentally clicked it off the courier.
I think that he was trying to hide it, and I guess he didn't. I don't know why it wouldn't be staying in his like his inventory back at base, but nonetheless, he does have the
Dire's
refreshed
bottom
black
shrine
hole.
is under attack.
So if they wanted to, there.
Oh,
could be
he
a
already
big play.
used it.
Yeah, he used it
Oh,
once.
yeah, I got you. Yeah, that's definitely the high play. Very nice. Some DJ
Dire's
Dotes.
bottom shrine
Some cold
has
Dotes.
fallen.
A couple teams have pulled that one off in the past. The Z Freak.
Oh, it's because does it
Dire's
slow
bottom
down the
tower
cooldown
is
if it's on
under
the
attack.
ground?
I
That's
don't
something I'm not sure about. But regardless, he does have a refreshed black hole ready to go, and newbie don't have any idea about this.
No.
If they try and take this fight, they are going to get
And
completely
they're smoking
destroyed.
again. They're doing the same thing.
Oh, they're ready.
Zatavo cannot be spotted here.
They need to find Kaka first. He's the main one that can blow this up and cause problems. Weehaw jumps in, trying to create chaos. Kaka, he's used the save. Now they can jump in if they want to. Black hole on to 2. They didn't know, but he steals it. Kaka's able to turn back around. He gets it on to 3. The Winter's Curse to interrupt that one a second time through. King RD trying to get out of here. Even though they were a little bit confused, they're still able to make something of it. But Newbie getting ran into their base. They find themselves another kill onto Kaka. And now, finally, with 2 dead, paiN looking to assault this base further. Still have a ton of damage coming out from the Zeus.
They're just so far ahead right now. paiN can, get hit a little bit there with the steal, but it's all right. They're going to pull back, regroup, and Cold Embrace, despite being relatively useless in a lot of games, it is good in these situations where you just kind of like keep everyone topped up, stay around for some pushes, make sure everyone can stay on the map and farm a little bit. And that just means that they won't cure themselves a second set of racks, but they still did a little bit more damage.
Man, and I guess again, you look at it, it's a pretty rough situation there. Like losing, I guess at the end of the day, they didn't get a tower out of it.
Yeah, no, it's actually fine. Like even in net worth and everything, it actually was completely even, and they just lost Aegis. So
Right.
this was a pretty big win for a newbie, actually. The more reading into it.
They are still 18,000 net worth behind, which is a bit of a problem.
Slightly.
But you take a look at something like the experience, and it's only 10K. I mean, only 10K. It's still rough, but Newbie have ways to hold their high ground and get back into this game. And Rubik obviously did die, so does not have access to that black hole. And they have found themselves the Shadow Demon. Yet again, Fade taking a lot of damage. And dead, and now more. The Winter's Curse. SC is dead as well. KP pops the BKB to try and escape from them. The tornado is thrown out. It won't connect onto anybody. But with those two dead, they're going to force out another buyback and throw down the Meteor, able to lift up one. A lot of damage out there. And they do get the Spike Carapace, which is going to get the stun onto Mugi, who doesn't have a whole heck of a lot of time to do right clicks.
He's to focus on this stupid bug. It's stuck on him. Meanwhile, the Eidolon's chipping away that tier 3 mid. They almost finish it.
Oh, really?
Catapults will.
Goes up.
Dire's middle tower has
Another
fallen.
tower down, and paiN smelling blood. It's 30 seconds away from Black Hole being up for Enigma again. They also have the refresher that will be up in 30 seconds.
Need have I for this?
That's likely to be the end of it, honestly. And if they have any hope, you're thinking we've got to go inside the base in a moment like this and try and take advantage of this Nimbus, but all of that pressure basically just on the blinking Rubik from Kaka. He's scouting around with this gem, trying to make sure there's no wards in the base.
The only one that could potentially have a buyback would be the Clinks, and even he is a little bit short in terms of the gold. We'll go for a death pack here in a second, as paiN lock and load for another round. And with this creep being taken, it's still a little bit short for Mugi for his buyback.
Yeah, it doesn't look like he's going to have much hope of getting it, honestly.
I mean, if he gets taken down at the start of this fight,
Dire are
and
scanning.
they need to kill somebody before Mugi dies if he's in this engagement. Otherwise, he won't be able to have buyback.
Yeah.
All right, steal, Scoochie.
Okay. And he's going to go with his little buddy Clinks, maybe? No, we're just clumping. We're just hiding. Do they make smokes? They do. They have another smoke on King RD. They have found the answer.
Yeah. So often the Zeus is seen as a huge problem, the Rubik too, and now they also have a Lincoln Sphere done on the Enigma.
Okay. BKB, Lincoln's Refresher Blink. This guy's pretty farm.
Yeah, he's up there. And the Weaver just got a heart as well. Has that 25 Sakuchi movement speed.
All right, are we smoking? King RD's thinking about it. They have a wave coming. It's likely the time here.
They still do have a little ways to go before the
it's go
Invoker
time.
sheep, but yeah, this is the way to go.
Switches the refresher to his good key. I saw that.
Okay.
Pablo's ready to pop that thing. Oh man, if they had vision up there, those 3 heroes. Oh, he's in.
They just use it immediately. They have the refresher still if they want to make it happen. And, well, they are able to get 2 caught out again. A second ulti is out as well. Can they bring these heroes down? Yes, indeed. 3 done. Newbie on the deck as good game is called. And there's only so much that you can do. 2 black holes. That's okay.
Yeah, Lincoln Sphere coming in clutch there. Just securing the game, but paiN Gaming looking good. They were getting up there. On the side of Newbie, started to take some towers down, but they never quite made it to the high ground. Started banging on those tier 3s or anything like that, and they bought enough.